This just in, watch a visit. Let's start the show. Well, look what we have here. U.S. Attorney Merrick Garland on Thursday told reporters that the Justice Department does not need to comply with congressional subpoena because the DOJ is a fundamental institution of our democracy. A visibly rattled Garland made the statements during a press conference to reporters after Joe Biden asserted executive privilege over the audio of his interview with special counsel Robert Hur. Merrick Garland was forced to go on defense for the first time as the two GOP-led House committee vote told him to hold him in contempt of Congress. The House Judiciary Committee on Thursday voted to hold Garland in contempt of the House Oversight Committee. Will hold a contempt vote later this evening. Merrick Garland was also visibly irritated that Republicans were trying to defund Jack Smith's investigation into Trump. I have the video. We won't watch the whole thing, but you can get a look and a listen on how upset he really is. Watch.
The Justice Department is a fundamental institution of our democracy. People depend on us to ensure that our investigations and our prosecutions are conducted according to the facts and the law and without political influence. We have gone to extraordinary lengths to ensure that the committees get responses to their legitimate requests. But this is not one. To the contrary, this is one that would harm our ability in the future to successfully pursue sensitive investigations. Now, there have been a series of unprecedented and frankly unfounded attacks on the Justice Department. This request, this effort to use contempt as a method of obtaining our sensitive law enforcement files is just the most recent.
Yeah, this is an attack. Not that we're weaponizing the DOJ against a former president, the rightful president, not the fact that we've weaponized the DOJ against American citizens. But, the thing is, it's just really, really sad that, anyone would try to keep us accountable here. Well, it didn't take very much time for Steve Bannon in the War Room to discuss really how trepidatious this gentleman is. Check out this clip.
This is working with Grace and Mo and becoming active and up in people's faces and talking to your congressman. This is solely because this markup's come because you've demanded it. You've demanded people be held accountable. And now that Congress is starting to respond and starting to act, you see exactly, and the rats come out immediately. Mike Davis.
Yeah, listen to Attorney General Merrick Garland's statement. We are in his head. He is rattled. He's talking about defunding, how we're trying to defund these investigations before the election, how we're issuing subpoenas. They are now on defense in the Biden Justice Department, and they're on defense for the first time in 22 months. And I commend the House Judiciary Committee, Jim Jordan, the Oversight Committee, James Comer. They're doing good work now. We're finally firing on all cylinders. We should have been doing this 22 months ago, but I'm pleased we're finally firing on all cylinders instead of in week 5 of the unprecedented criminal trial of a former president, like the future president, like we've seen with Alvin Bragg's bogus case up in Europe. But we need to keep going. We need to keep the pressure on the Democrats. This is a zero-sum game. When the Democrats are on defense, like they are right now, finally, they're not on offense, right? And we need to keep going. We need to put the pedal to the metal and run them over.
Yeah.
And he's right. We got to put the pedal to the metal and run them over. Because when we have the Democrats now, they're finally on the defense. It's crazy. We've been losing so badly as a Republican Party. We've been demonstrably getting just shat on, for a lack of better words, picked apart at every move in every corner. And it's like, dude, a little pushback is kind of nice. Am I wrong about that? I think I'm right. Now, the issue with this is, and continues to be here, is that this isn't the only thing that was occurring. Also, this just occurred as well. The Gateway Pundit reported the House Judiciary Committee votes to hold corrupt Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress. The House Judiciary Committee has voted to hold corrupt Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt for refusing to hand over audio tapes of Special Counsel Robert Hur's audio interview with Joe Biden. And we'll talk about that a little bit. But what's insane about these people is, look, these people are running our country into the ground. We can't even trust them to be able to keep a bridge from collapsing in Maryland, right? You saw it. That was so insane. So the Baltimore Bridge collapsed. We know that the supply chain is susceptible towards terrorist attack. We know they're going to try and pull some crazy things. You need to have guns. You know that. You've already have bulletproof vests, whatever, Kevlar, good. But also remember, you've got to eat something. That's why you got to go to emergency food kits from My Patriot Supply. And right now they have their 1-week food kits priced under, get this, $50. Now, the best part about this, not only for this amount of money, which is cheaper than eating out, you get a week's worth of food, 2,000 calories with food variety that is delicious and nutritious, and you won't get bored, and it'll keep you feeling full. But it's also stored in a rugged ammo can, so it lasts up to 25 years. So whether, the hits the fan this year or next year or in decades, look, it's going to happen by then. So this is one of the best investments you can make, not only for your stomach, but for your family. Don't wait until it's too late. Go to preparewithvnn.com, PREPAREWITH, VNN.com. That's preparewithvnn.com, and get their 1-week emergency food kits right now, priced at $50. That's so amazing, and it's a deal that won't last long. And as we talk about this, these people are insane. The House Judiciary Committee actually put out this tweet on X saying, the House Judiciary Committee has just voted to hold Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress for failing to provide the lawfully subpoenaed audio tapes of Special Counsel Robert Hur's interview of President Biden. Now, the reason why they're doing this is the news comes hours after Biden abused his power by asserting executive privilege over the audio tapes of the interview, which exposed the current White House occupant as nothing more than an elderly man with a poor memory. Specifically, the written transcript of Hur's interview previously revealed Biden brought up the subject of Beau's death and had to rely on his handlers to remind him of the date of his late son's passing. The transcript also confirms that Biden needed clarification about when he was vice president. As the National Pulse noted, Biden asked out loud in one exchange with Hur, "Was I still vice president? I was, wasn't I? Yeah." Earlier this week, the House Judiciary Committee took a step to hold Garland in contempt for his corrupt actions and hiding the audio tapes from the public. There must be consequences for refusing to comply with lawful congressional subpoenas, and we will move to hold Attorney General Garland in contempt of Congress, Representative James Comer told thedailymail.com in an interview on Monday. So, look, they're on the defense, and we've got to keep pushing. Let me know what you think Congress should do. Should we finally hold these people accountable? Give me your feedback, and also don't forget to share these videos with friends and family. Grab the link, share it in an email, hit the retweet button, whatever you got to do. Make sure you like the video. It really helps a lot. Also, don't forget to get the 1-week emergency food kits from My Patriot Supply at preparewithvnn.com. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.